All right. So we're going to get started. I'm Valerie Hargraves. I'm the director of the Center for Student Life and Leadership, to those of you that I have not met before. Oh, thank you. I was going to do that for you, but it's a little less loud when it's one person. So that was for yourselves. How about that? So I just wanted to kind of kick things off. I'm going to be your MC. I'm not going to be running the show this evening. There are better speakers than me that will be up here, which will be very good for all of you. We think tonight was going to be an absolutely lovely night, and we just want to shout out to all of you for being here. The Center for Student Life and Leadership team, our facilities team that set this room up for us tonight, and all of those that participated in the awards process by nominating this evening's awards recipients. Thank you. There we go. That's how you get it. It's good. All right. Also, we want to say a special thank you to our new president, Dr. Rogalski, for being here this evening, our outgoing president, Dr. Triesenberg, and our board members. So please stand if you can. Give these folks a round of applause. We are very, very happy to have you guys here tonight. So, tonight is a thank you, right? We are here to acknowledge, to celebrate, and to congratulate our students from across the campus and across programs within the Center of Student Life and Leadership and beyond for their contribution to a wonderful and inclusive campus community that provides many avenues for growth and learning. Each of our nominees tonight has inspired their peers and our staff and faculty in some way by demonstrating leadership. Perhaps they've shown it through perseverance, through kindness or vision, but always with integrity and courage. As director of the Center of Student Life and Leadership, I have the privilege of being your MC for this evening's program. You can tell I'm a little nervous though, so bear with me. But tonight's focus is our students, right? We offer a simple program for you this evening, but we ask that you turn off your phones. Yes, please turn off your phones. And turn your attention on as we announce this evening's nominees and give our winners a chance to acknowledge their own accomplishments this year, as well as their support systems. So, before we get started, speaking of support systems, I wanted to kick off with a quick year in review.
I'm feeling diva.
First off, I love yoga.
All right, thank you, Kaylee, for all you do for our students. All right, so nominees, fair warning, you're each going to be given 2 minutes to offer remarks upon receiving your award tonight. However, you do not have to speak if you do not want to. This is your night, and we want you to celebrate this win in a way that is most meaningful and comfortable for you. So we have a full, exciting evening ahead. We're going to roll into our first round of awards. We will begin this evening with our academic awards announced by GRCC faculty members from math, music, and physical sciences before a brief intermission to refuel on some delicious buffet spread provided by Creative Dining. Oh, man, Creative Dining, right? Recognition alarm. Creative Dining is responsible for this delicious spread of food and the beautiful table set before you. We're going to take a moment to applaud this team, led by Keaton Krupa. They provide catering for events for our student orgs. The events that they host, they support our food security programs through donations of leftover packaged food from events and an annual monetary donation to our pantry. They give back $1,500 a year to support students annually. They provided numerous meals under GRCC's Hunger Free Campus earlier this year, and they continue to support low-cost menu options for students on campus. Please, Keaton and company, stand. Guests, let's show our appreciation by loudly giving them a hand. Thank you for everything you do for us. All right. So, resuming our programming, we're going to start our academic awards tonight with math. Please welcome to the stage Professor Kurt Berriger of the GRCC Math Department to present 3 students with mathematics awards.
Okay, hello everybody. We've got 3 awards today from the math department. The first 2 are perseverance awards. So these are students who just keep on working, even if maybe math isn't their favorite subject. Hard to believe, I know. But they will just keep working hard. They keep grinding, keep asking questions. And then, not surprisingly, they end up doing very well. So the first one we've got is for the Perseverance Award for the beginner level classes, so some more algebra classes. And this student was nominated by Jeremy Merrill. And she's not going to be here today, but I'll maybe mention a couple things about her. Jeremy said that for many of his students, just getting the correct answer is what they're looking for. But for Deanna, she's always wants to understand not only the how, but also the why. And she keeps going, keeps working, and keeps asking questions until she feels like she understands that. So she's not here today, but she is our first winner of the Math Perseverance Award. So congratulations to her. And Professor Merrill, I'm sure we'll get that to her. And she also doesn't know, but Monica Bliss told me we have to give away these. We ordered 300. So everywhere you see a math person, if there's any kind of award, this goes with it. So she'll also get that. And we have a gift certificate for Subway, because as you're working on homework, you always get hungry. So we've got a Subway right on campus that she'll also get. So the second one is, again, a Perseverance Award. This is for our upper level classes. So this is students who are typically in calculus, differential equations, discrete math. And again, it's a Perseverance Award. So this student, I'll mention what Katie Evans is his professor and what she mentioned. So Dr. Evans said he is a dedicated student and a team player. His presence in the classroom and participation in the lectures have greatly contributed to making the class a positive, open learning environment. She said that Nicholas always comes to class prepared, starts the homework assignments early, and always is happy to discuss the assignments with his peers. She said he worked through the material with careful detail, a positive attitude, and a commitment to learning. And he also takes diligent notes and sends them to his peers when they are absent. And Dr. Evans says it was a pleasure to have him in class and a privilege to be his instructor. So, Nicholas Phillips, congratulations. You are the winner of the Perseverance Award. Congratulations. Very nice. Those are really nice awards.
I was unaware that there would be a 2-minute period to give a speech, so being the first person up here, unfortunately, I do not have a speech to give. Is Professor Evans here tonight? I don't think so. I haven't seen her. But a big shout out to her. She was an awesome professor. My wife is in the back. She's been a huge support through all my schooling. Thank you for having me tonight.
Congratulations. And the last award we have is for the Outstanding Mathematics Student. And this student was nominated by Brian Hadley. Brian said, this student has been an exceptional student in differential equations, consistently placed in the top of his students in the areas of leadership, and using his mathematical judgment, that he approaches challenging material with genuine intellectual curiosity and regularly demonstrates good problem solving, which sets him apart from other mathematics students. I also can tell you that this student took first place in the GRCC Student Mathematics League test, which is a very challenging national test. And also, he had the misfortune of being in 2 of my classes where he heard horrible jokes 2 semesters in a row. These jokes have been described as painful even, so it shows you his level of endurance and commitment. So this student's name is Jacob Guthrie. So Jacob Guthrie, congratulations. Very nice job.
I'd just like to give big thanks to my professor, Kurt Berger here. I mean, he built the foundation that my entire math career is based on. So he tells you his jokes are bad, but they're good, and they keep the class lively. But yeah, thank you.
Congratulations. And now I would like to introduce Shannon Shaker, Music Department Head and Program Director, who will be presenting the Distinguished Music Student Leadership Award.
Thanks so much. Okay, thank you. I got it on my phone. All right, so the music department had many students worthy of being awarded a Student Leadership Award this year. Our nominees are Hunter Torrey, who was nominated for his excellent musicianship and willingness to help others. Lillian Dibble for her initiative in assisting all students and faculty in anything they may need. Peyton Helms was nominated because of the great example she sets for others and her servant leadership style. Haley Cohn has been a leader within the department, around campus, in the community, and beyond, and was nominated because of her dedication and resilience. Sam Nyanwi was nominated for his outstanding growth as a musician and a leader, and he always brings a positive energy and demeanor to everything he does. The winner of the Distinguished Music Student Leadership Award is Peyton Helms. And Peyton is graduating this year with our Associate of Music and Recording Technology and has been accepted and is transferring to Western Michigan University. You've been accepted, yeah. Western Michigan University for Multimedia Arts Technology. Thank you, Peyton.
I just want to thank the music faculty involved with giving me this award. So I want to thank Dr. Shannon Shaker, and I see Professor Marshall back there. I've kind of had a lot of schooling throughout my life, and I feel like GRCC was where I was able to grow the most. So I just want to put a big thank you to just GRCC, the music program, my friends, and the faculty in the music building. It's just been incredible. So yeah, thank you.
All right, now I would like to introduce Professor Terry Maddox and Jesse Crandall of GRCC's Physical Science Department, who will be presenting their Student of the Year awards.
Good evening. I'm very delighted to present Virginia Ginny Stiles, who is a top-notch geology student. Ginny has been very active and engaged in all of her coursework. She also actively seeks out opportunities to promote her own learning and to support the geology program at GRCC. For example, last summer, Jenny was an integral part of a team working in the geology lab, not with me, actually, but with a few other people to identify, catalog, label, and organize over 1,000 fossils in GRCC's collection. Jenny is generous with her knowledge, both in class and on college-sponsored field trips, for example, a trip that we took to the gypsum mine, and as one of the geology tutors in the Calculus and Physical Sciences Tutoring Center. Jenny also happily volunteers her time for events like GRCC STEM Day, where she engages the community in all things related to rocks. Her love of geology also extends to her free time, where she has been on many rock and fossil hunting adventures throughout the region. So we are very delighted to present Jenny with the Geology Student of the Year Award. Here, I'll hold this. for you.
Wonderful. Lovely. Thank you. Yeah, I only have my dad here tonight, so thank you to my dad for my first hammer and protective eye goggles so I can still see and do what I do today, and to my mom for patiently picking rocks out of the dryer for many, many years when they'd sit in my pockets coming home from school. Thank you.
Definitely in her blood. All right, so you know him. You already love him probably. This year's Physics Student of the Year is Jacob Guthrie. Jacob has shown that he is a promising future physicist and a dedicated hard worker, a wonderful tutor for his peers in the Calculus and Physical Sciences Tutoring and Learning Center. According to his physics professor, Brandon Berg, Jacob excelled in his 2 semesters of introductory physics. He has a high standard for himself and strives for complete understanding. Dr. Berg added, it was a delight to talk with Jacob about tiny details because he always strived to find out the why. He will have plenty of time to dig further into this as he continues to pursue a physics major. In our tutoring center, Jacob's peers seek him out for help because they know he has an exceptional wealth of knowledge to offer and an excitement about the subject and patience to stick with someone until they fully understand. He truly makes GRCC a welcoming and supportive place to get a college education. Jacob plans to transfer and finish a bachelor's degree in physics and then pursue a PhD. We wish Jacob continued success and hope he continues to ask the questions and feed his natural curiosity. Congratulations, Jacob.
Hello again. Big thanks to Professor Dr. Brandon Berg. I went to his office hours just about every week. He spent so much time with me answering all my questions. He really encouraged my continued education. Just the biggest shout out to him. Thank you.
As the chemistry professor in the room, I get to announce our chemistry students of the year. We actually have 2 this year, which is unusual. But in talking with Dr. Campanelli, who's our organic chemist, she described both of our awardees as dream students. They work hard, they ask insightful questions. That seems to be a theme about our student awardees. They ask good questions. And they set an exemplary example for their peers. Both of them also plan to pursue careers helping people in healthcare fields. So our first chemistry student of the year is not able to attend tonight, but our first awardee is Tran Pham. Tran came to the US in March of 2023 and completed his high school equivalency and immediately started at GRCC in 2024. In addition to a challenging course load, he volunteers at the Refugee Education Center to help others adjust to starting over in a new country, just as he did. Tran wants to share his experiences with children that need support in this big change. His career goal is to continue helping others as a dentist in the future. And due to his busy schedule, he's not able to be here tonight. But please join me in congratulating Tran. We are also awarding Chemistry Student of the Year to Jasmila Mazariegos Gonzalez. Jasmila is a first-generation college student who's also pursuing a career as a dentist. She's active on campus as a member of our honors program and the biomedical club. While excelling in her classes, she also works part-time. She does save some free time in order to refresh her mind by painting, dabbling in pastry recipes, and solving Sudoku. So congratulations on all of your success, Jasmila, and we look forward to seeing your future path as you work towards dentistry. So we have a certificate for Jasmila as well as a chemistry-themed mug. So it's a beaker made into a mug that has the structure of caffeine on it as well.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. And I would like to thank all my chemistry professors, Dr. Crandall and Dr. C, for helping me explore this new field of science. Thank you.
Our final award goes to our Astronomy Student of the Year. Our Astronomy Student of the Year is Jairus Becker. He was nominated for his exemplary engagement and motivation throughout his descriptive astronomy course. According to his astronomy professor, Dr. Lauren Woolsey, he would always ask thoughtful questions to understand topics deeply, and he contributed greatly to all of the weekly class discussions. Outside of class, he went above and beyond in all of the projects. He wrote a song to describe the nature of light in the electromagnetic spectrum. And he also explored the idea of a scale model by driving a certain number of miles from his house, and made lots of videos where he used a whiteboard and creative videos and editing them to teach concepts to his classmates. And those were also shared with a number of the faculty in physical sciences, and we learned from them also, because we're not all astronomers. Jairus shows what success can look like for students that have the drive and the time to really focus on all of their learning. Congratulations, Jairus. We have a certificate for Jairus, as well as a telescope kit and some astronauts ice cream.
Whoa, that's awesome.
I feel like Vanna.
Thank you very much. Does this come with a spaceship? Hello, everyone. I'm actually not an astronomy student, but I like learning things sometimes. I had Dr. Crandall for chemistry, and it was one of my favorite classes I've ever had. I guess I didn't know this was going to be a thing either. I just want to thank my dad. Didn't have to be here. He came here. I wouldn't be in college if it wasn't for him supporting me, and I love that guy. And my friend Katie doesn't have to be here either, and she's one of my best friends, and she's also extremely supportive. And and Jacob, I wouldn't have passed a lot of my classes if it wasn't for him in the tutor lab, so I just want to thank that guy too. And that's all. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Dwayne Jenkins, the Dean of Students here at GRCC. At this moment, at this time, we'll take a 10-minute intermission, check your phone, grab something else to eat, do whatever it is you need, and we'll be back here to pass out the individual and organization awards shortly. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Please join me in acknowledging nominees for the Brian Clowett Campus Involvement Award. This award goes to one student for being active and involved in student activities, establishing a cross-college interest in campus life, and promoting the overall college experience through outstanding citizenship over the year. The Brian Clowett Campus Involvement Award nominees are Alma Velik, Amelia Haywood, Binti Abdi, Ella Johnson, and Julian Wilson. Thank you. So allow me to read a short snippet of what the nominator wrote for the winner. During their time at GRCC, this individual has been a passionate advocate for campus engagement, serving in multiple roles as a student leader. They received what seems to be a record number of nominations for this award. Nominators noted this individual's kindness, boundless energy, and positivity. They are an activator. Their inclusive and engaging leadership style makes you want to be a part of campus life, and they have definitely demonstrated outstanding citizenship this year and beyond. Very deserving of the Brian Clowett Campus Involvement Award. I am pleased to present the Brian Clowett Campus Involvement Award to Amelia Haywood. Speech.
Hi, friends. I just want to say thank you to all my fellow GRCC students and the GRCC family out here because together we all choose to make things a little brighter, a little kinder, and we all stay a little bit more connected that way. We all deserve a seat at this table, and you already have a seat. Let's do something to share a seat with somebody else. So, because we're all leaders. And we all have the power to shape our community, so this is our time to be brave, stand up for what's right, and let's have fun along the way. And if you ever need a little encouragement or a little pep talk or someone to tell you that you are iconic and you are a diva, well, you know where to find me. And so my words of encouragement, or call to action, if you will, is get involved, show up, say hi to somebody that you don't know, join a club that you're too nervous to go to. Just show up, just see what happens, and start something that doesn't exist yet. Let's make our campus our own. So thank you for everyone for being there for me every step of the way.
Next, we have the Benham Service and Civic Engagement Award, which goes to an actively involved student who shows leadership in service and civic engagement initiatives during the school year. The nominees for this award are Adeline Butts, Itai Aharon, yes, thank you, Jakari Carroll, Lacey Hendry, Nakia Evans, Anastasia Herbst, and Valerie Klingen. This individual has demonstrated an extraordinary commitment to service and civic engagement throughout their time at GRCC. They have consistently shown dedication to making a positive impact both on campus and in the broader community through their consistency in showing up and in their diligence to communication. Truth, to their diligence to communication, truth, and tying it all back to our community at GRCC and the community at large. This student kept the community informed and engaged this year as GRCC determined two huge representatives, our River Raider and the selection of our new president, Dr. Rogowski. They've covered town halls, board meetings, community issues in West Michigan, and have highlighted the importance of voting and, of course, student voices. This individual is truly deserving of the Benham Service and Civic Engagement Award. I'm happy to present the Benham Service and Civic Engagement Award to Jakari Carroll.
I done watched all these speeches and I'm still not prepared to say anything. I just want to say thank you first and foremost, but I also want to give a shout out to the rest of my collegiate team that is all here today. Appreciate that. Yeah, so even though I am being acknowledged today, none of this is possible without the work that they do. So I just wanted to give them that acknowledgement. So thank you.
The next award, we have the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Award. The Honorable Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Award goes to one student for exemplifying the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. through community involvement and campus life during the 2025-2026 school year. The nominees for this award include Binti Abdi, Rod Amani, and Nakia Evans. This individual has been a passionate advocate for their fellow students. As a peer mentor, they go beyond basic expectations by intentionally supporting fellow students through guidance, encouragement, and resource navigation, helping them feel seen and capable within the college environment. In their role as a student athlete, they exemplify discipline, teamwork, and resilience. Their leadership is not positional, it's relational. They lead by example, consistently showing up for their community, contributing their time and energy, and prioritizing collective success over personal recognition. It is with great honor that I present the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Award to Binti Abdi.
I might have to turn away. I don't want to start crying. I did not realize I was nominated for this award. I was actually here for the involvement, so I am very much appreciative for those who have nominated me for this award. Being at GRCC has been such a blessing to me. I can't express it enough, and I just want to encourage other students to do things that, even if they feel like they're too small, there's an African proverb that we go by. If you are too small to make a difference, then you haven't spent a night with a mosquito. So thank you.
What? Whew. Thank you. Whew, let me take a minute. That was powerful, thank you. The next award, we have the Cedric and Sandy Ward Leadership Award. This year, we have two students to recognize for the Cedric and Sandy Ward Leadership Awards, which recognizes students for demonstrating outstanding leadership skills throughout the community or college during the 2025-2026 school year. The nominees are as follows: Adeline Butts, Alexandra Aguilar Delgado, Alma Velik, Lacey Hendry, Madison Blanton, Quincy Brown, and Sean Miller. It is with great excitement that I can present the Cedric and Sandy Ward Leadership Award to two incredible individuals who have each shown outstanding leadership, commitment, and dedication to GRCC. The first recipient has been described as a quiet leader. They are a powerhouse of behind-the-scenes influence. As a returning adult student who began their journey in 2021, they lead through discipline and visibility. They aren't just attending classes, they're an ambassador for the college, literally serving as the face of advertising campaigns and having their success story featured by GRCC Communications. Academic excellence and perseverance. This recipient is a PTK member and a peer mentor in the classroom. The second recipient has demonstrated exceptional initiative, leadership, and service that have made a lasting impact on our campus community. By launching the first ever wellness program out of the rec center, this recipient identified an area on campus that could continue to have emphasis and attention to. Rather than waiting for direction, they took the initiative to create new opportunities for students to prioritize their physical and mental well-being. It is with great excitement that I announce both of these amazing individuals as the recipient of the Cedric and Sandy Ward Leadership Award. Please join me in celebrating Sean Miller and Quincy Brown.
Well, I wasn't expecting to win tonight. I appreciate the nomination, and I know my advisor, Erin, that nominated myself, isn't here tonight, but I'd like to say thank you to her. She's been literally just my support system for the past few years, and actually my family's not here tonight. They're either in Florida on spring break or at work tonight, so I'm gonna say thank you to my former classmate, Lydia. We made it through public speaking together. And here we are doing a speech together, right? So, yeah, thank you for this so much. And my time at GRCC, you know, I just like Amelia said, try to make the campus your own. You know, you gotta get involved, and it's just a great honor to be nominated and to receive this award. Thank you.
Hi, I also was not expecting to say a speech, but I just want to thank everyone for being here tonight and to thank everyone that I work with for making this job easy and fun, enjoyable. Every day I show up and I work with people that I love to work with, and I just really enjoy being here. I want to thank God, of course, for letting me be alive and just be here and be well, and then my family for raising me to be who I am today, and then of course Andrew and Whitney both for playing a big part in what I do here. So, thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have the Richard W. Calkins Presidential Leadership Award. This award is given to 2 exemplary students this year that have demonstrated notable leadership and improved the collegiate experience through their personal involvement in campus activities. The nominees are Alexandra Aguilar Delgado, Asma Mukhtar, Binti Abdi, Cassia Rodriguez, and Nakia Evans. Our first recipient is one hard worker that has put on many events throughout the year. They're a student organization e-board member, an advocate for their organization and the GRCC community. Beyond student organization events, this recipient successfully advocated for the establishment of a prayer room in the 2025-26 academic year to be available for students. This recipient is an athlete and a peer mentor, and an excellent student. Our second recipient is another student organization e-board member. They are a skilled meeting facilitator and leader, ensuring that all board members are heard and ideas are expressed and agreements are implemented. They are described as collaborative, inclusive, and positive. They are also a doer. It is with great honor that I announce both of these amazing individuals as the recipients of the Richard W. Calkins Presidential Leadership Award. Please join me in celebrating Asma Mukhtar and Cassia Rodriguez. Did you want to speak? Congratulations to all our award winners so far. Your dedication and hard work truly inspire us all. Now I would like to pass the stage to Jennifer Ackerman Haywood, who will be presenting the next award, the Student Journalist of the Year Award and Scott McNabb Journalism Awards. Jennifer is an adjunct journalism professor and the faculty advisor of the Collegiate, our campus newspaper. Jennifer, take it away.
I brought an assistant up here. We have a resident voice actor among us here at the Collegiate. So I'm going to start off by giving you a little background about the Scott McNabb Scholarship. This was founded by Scott McNabb, who taught journalism at GRCC from 1986 to 2006, and then came back again, couldn't get enough of advising the Collegiate, came back again from 2008 to 2012. During this time, the Collegiate was named the best community college newspaper in Michigan 14 times, so he set the bar nice and high for me. Years later, Professor McNabb's scholarship continues to recognize GRCC journalism students with annual scholarships awarded to collegiate staffers who excel at news writing, photojournalism, and multimedia reporting. I'm going to hand it off to Jamie Miller, one of our editors, to announce this year's awards.
This year's scholarship winners are: first place news reporting award goes to Grace Holmes for her coverage of GRCC's ICE policy and other enterprise reporting.
Everyone, thanks for being here. I want to say thanks to Jen for being a great advisor and all the help, and then the whole collegiate team as well. Yeah.
First place photojournalism award goes to Cole Meshke for news and sports photography.
I'd like to say thank you to everybody for just having this awesome community that gives us the ability to cover them. You know, without having like the content that we put out here at GRCC, we wouldn't have any amazing stories to put on our website. So, yeah, thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody here tonight. Thank you to our team at the Collegiate. And that's it. Yeah.
Additional awards go to Jakari Carroll for his coverage of the GRCC administration, student government, and other campus news.
Y'all want to hear me again? Thank y'all. I appreciate it. And once again, thank you to the collegiate team. Y'all carry me in a lot of ways, so I appreciate that.
Kyle Jackson and Carolyn Davis for multimedia reporting.
Hello, everybody. Again, like Jakari and others from the Collegiate have said, thank you, Collegiate team. You guys have been awesome, especially since this is the first major paper I've ever been able to do anything for. Thank you, all of you, for clapping, despite the fact that you're going to forget my name in 5 minutes. And also, once again, thank you, Professor Jen, for everything. Also, thank you.
Alexandria Webb is being recognized for GRCC sports reporting.
Hi, my name is Alexandria Webb. I grew up playing sports my whole life, and I didn't think there'd be anything else for me to do after high school. So I'm so thankful that I got to report on something that I loved playing growing up. I want to thank the collegiate team. Going into college, I didn't think I'd find my people. I found my people, and so I'm really grateful for them. He is not here tonight, but I also want to shout out to my fiance. He's been a big push for me to be here and supporter, so I just want to say thank you to him. Yeah, thank you, Professor Jen, for all the advice and pushing me to get out of my comfort zone. Thank you.
And Ari Burali, one of the Collegiate's newest reporters, is being recognized for her comprehensive story about GRCC student reaction to Michigan's upcoming cell phone ban in the K-12 school system.
Like everyone else said, thank you to the Collegiate. They really supported me. It's only my first semester, but I've already learned a lot from them. And thank you to Professor Haywood for just everything you've done.
Congrats to all this year's Scott McNabb Scholarship winners. Before someone gets a hook out and pulls me off stage, I have one more award to announce. Jamie, while I'm getting this ready, can you do me a favor? There's something really heavy in here. Can you pull it out of there? Does that look familiar? Okay. This year, the Collegiate Journalist of the Year Award is doubling as a Lifetime Achievement Award to recognize a student who has been a dedicated member of the Collegiate since the fall before COVID forced us to all go remote. This student has written dozens and dozens of movie reviews, police reports, and columns, and can always be counted on to don a scary costume and go interview fellow comic book fans at Grand Rapids Comic-Con. While many collegiate staffers have come and gone, this student, an inspiring voice actor and comic book writer, has stuck around for the mind-boggling experience of covering a second Trump administration. The collegiate experience would not have been the same without the student we're honoring today, bursting into the collegiate office with a 4-hot-dog lunch while spouting comedic one-liners. While I do understand that my job is to push students from the nest and toward graduation and transfer schools, it's been an honor and privilege to get to work with Jamie Miller. Hold on, I'm not done. No, this year's Journalist of the Year for an extended tour. Thank you, Jamie, and congrats. Okay, so I have a couple of things for you. We have a custom cartoon portrait by one of your former collegiate colleagues, Abby Haywood. We have some Raider bucks so you can get some lunches. And you can keep Thor's hammer. It's Jamie's now. And we have one other item for you over here.
Look, Mom, I won an award. But no, in all seriousness, this means the world. Thanks. This is normally a part where they say I would thank the Academy, but I'd I'd settle for thanking my fellow collegiate members and #read the collegiate.
All right, I'm back up here, so bear with me. In addition to being tonight's MC, I'm not a multitasker. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I have the privilege to present to you the Jerry Benham Award for Student Organization Advisor, as well as our 3 organizational awards. I'll begin with the Jerry Benham Award for Student Organization Advisor, which goes to someone who actively supports students and acts as a mentor in their leadership development, who is willing to give time and human resources selflessly while also advocating for students. You're the best. All right. Yeah, press it. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Yeah. All right. The nominations for this award include Tamika Dudley, advisor for the Muslim Student Association, Megan Downey Gates, sometimes I call you Megan Downey Jr. on accident, advisor for Standout, Juan Cisneros, advisor for Latino Student Union, Alino Cortez Figueroa, did I say that right, Alino? Close? Okay. For Latino Student Union, and Lakeisha Beck, who's in Florida, for advisor for staying rooted. All right, and so, I have to explain why they won. That I stapled on that part. All right. While advising is not a part of this person's official role, they consistently go above and beyond to guide and mentor students in their organization. They received several nominations, I think also a record number of nominations. This advisor was noted to be a great communicator, a stickler for timeliness and accountability, which, let's be honest, sometimes we all need help with. They're a natural mentor, and they nurture growth in the students that they advise and serve during their 8 to 5 as well as their role as advisor. They've received many thanks from students directly throughout the year, and so here's one more. Congratulations to Advisor of the Year, Juan Cisneros of Latino Student Union. And I don't think he's here. So I don't think he's here, so I'm going to ask if Alino, his co-advisor, would mind coming up to grab the award for him. Did you want to say anything, Alino? Because you can. You're also advisor for LSU. So, and you were a nominator. So.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you, and thank you for voting for Juan. I also voted for him, and I tried to convince most of you to do it. So thank you so much. He's amazing in what he does. Definitely timekeeper for sure, and everything that he does is amazing. So I'm proud to be co-advisor and just be here. But I do want to say thank you, especially to all the students, Kesilla, Alex, and all the e-board. Just being here and be yourself. So thank you so much.
And thank you, Alino. I think we've all picked up on this, but I just want to kind of take a moment and just say, like, everybody who's been nominated, in my opinion, is a winner. Like, you've all had an impact on someone. So I just want everybody to recognize that. All right. So the next award, this is the one. I know, this is why you came here tonight, right? Okay, so these are our group awards. So these 3 awards acknowledge and celebrate the accomplishment of student organizations and student-serving organizations that have enriched our campus community through a variety of mediums. When I announce the winners of these awards, I ask that if your clubs are here tonight, you join me near the stage. Again, you can speak if you'd like. You are not compelled to be recognized. We would at least like to get a photo with you. So first is our Student Organization of the Year Award. The group nominees include Latino Student Union, Staying Rooted, capital ED there for education, right? We got that right. Black Africana Student Union. That's right. Student Government, Muslim Student Association, Campus Activities Board, and the International Language Club. I'm pleased to announce that the Student Organization of the Year is presented to the Muslim Student Association. Otherwise known as MSA. They are one of our most active student organizations. They have consistently hosted a variety of events that promote inclusivity, unity, and cultural awareness throughout the year. They have partnered with the Woodrick Center, they have advocated for student spaces, and they have hosted a variety of engaging and cultural events throughout the year, open and welcoming to everyone in the GRCC community.
I would just like to say, Alhamdulillah, which means all praise be to Allah. This is the month of Ramadan. There's no greater time to be honored than in the month of forgiveness. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Man, this has been like a really emotional night for me. I don't know if anyone else is going through it, but it's been a wild ride. Okay, so next up is the Project Event or Program of the Year Award. It recognizes the student-serving organization that most embodies the elements of teamwork, collaboration, and quality programming that benefit the GRCC campus community. This award also recognizes that the recipient worked effectively with other student organizations, college departments, and/or the greater Grand Rapids community. The nominees are Rise Up and Achieve from the Woodrick Center, the Model Event, which is current and ongoing, from, I said that right? Black Africana Student Union. And they shared a statement, so I wanted to kind of read about their event here. So they're especially proud of this, how this event has attracted their fellow students, a relentless effort from their entire team, including their advisor, who is here, Ms. Shaquita Clay in the back, and unconditional support. Oh, that was really nice. I didn't read this thoroughly before I said it. I'm very emotional again. Unconditional support from the Center of Student Life and Leadership. They're making great progress, and this nomination serves as a testament to their team collective deduction and hard work, which I have to say, they are very communicative and very hardworking. I see them a lot, and that's a good thing. So just want to reiterate that's a very good thing, because I know I do conduct as well. All right, Our next nominee is the Ford Fieldhouse Recreation and Wellness, which is a new program this year. We got several more. Yep. Latino Student Union. They're a United States Hispanic Leadership Institute, which is something that they participated in this winter and has been a focus and goal for that organization throughout the year. They've done a lot of effort to fundraise and make that accessible to students. Campus Activity Board, their bouquet making event. So they shared a little bit about that event and what they are most proud of. Their Valentine's card and bouquet making event is an event that they hosted where students could make bouquets, cards, have mocktails and cookies, learn about the counseling center resources, learn about STI testing, and many other things. Their president said that they were proud that CAB was able to collaborate with other clubs and organizations for the card and bouquet making event. Collaboration and bringing different parts of the college together was one of their goals for the year. They worked with Black Africana Student Union to make and the Center for Counseling and Wellbeing and student government to make sure this was a great experience and allowed the event to be more successful than if they had done it alone. So that event was a great source of joy for students, and it's easier when people can come in and make it their own and leave as they need, to fit into their busy schedules. Okay. Next, we have Muslim Student Association and Woodrick Center for Islam 101, which was an event that I think they hosted in February, and their henna night. Yep. And then the last one is the simulated, it says student, but it is student. It's Simulated Endowment Investment Managers. This is, again, a new project, so many of you probably have not heard about this, but this has been, may I say, a pet project of Itai's from student government, our student government treasurer this year. And he is working towards setting up an additional student leader group to get students involved with the simulated management of endowment funds in partnership with our foundation board. All right. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. So this year, the project, event, or program of the year goes to Recreation and Wellness, the Ford Fieldhouse. So, Andrew, I'd like to invite you up here. So this program directly responds to student voices. It has introduced many new events and programs from intramural leagues, IM one-day events, wellness events, fitness classes, and more. Every event has had growing attendance, and they continue to see students who want more for sports programs, fitness and wellness initiatives on campus. They've had over 10 students attend several new fitness classes and had anywhere between 20 and 40 students come to their intramural league nights. And I have to say, I've been in this job for 2 years in student life and leadership, and every year until this year, people were like, when are we gonna have intramurals? Well, guess what, we have them. So this is great. Definitely responding to student needs. So congratulations to Recreation and Wellness for this well-deserved recognition.
Thank you so much for giving us this award. Thank everyone for being here tonight. I want to first of all thank any of the students, staff, faculty, if anyone's here that have participated in any of our intramural fitness, wellness programming. If you haven't yet, now you see you should come check them out. And I want to give thanks to my student staff. Without them, their hard work, Quincy's one of them. Without their hard work and their dedication to the vision of it, it wouldn't happen. All of the engagement they do at our events to make all the students feel welcome, safe, and happy, and enjoying it. I want to give thanks to Whitney for believing in the program and me and getting it all going and just helping me overall get everything going. Without her, this also wouldn't be happening. I want to thank others, Valerie and Kaylee back there. There's been plenty of others who have helped me in many things, like getting the social media going and getting things in Raider Connect, helping, all the things that does to start a program. And I want to thank everyone there's plenty of others too who have been helpful in getting everything going. I appreciate it very much. This means a lot.
All right, all right, all right. So, next, it's our final group award. We're there. Okay, you guys have been great. You've been super great. You've been super attentive. I just want you all to know you've been a stellar audience. So, thank you. The final group award is reserved for New Student Organization of the Year, highlighting the achievement of a student organization that stands out among all other organizations new organizations, for their initiatives. The criteria in the review are reflective of the organization's ability to demonstrate a high level of achievement in many areas, including membership involvement, organization development, leadership training and opportunity, active participation in the GRCC campus and community surrounding. The nominations for this award include Latino Student Union, GRCC Cinema Society, and the Muslim Student Association. Of the nominations, I'm pleased to announce the new Student Organization of the Year is Latino Student Union. So LSU had multiple nominees for the individual awards this evening. And I just want to shout them out because I really think that they have been a 5-star organization. If we had a star rating out of 5, I would give them 5. They have been very active this year. They have 2 advisors. They have a full e-board. They have regular meetings. I know because I've been invited to 2. They have very active engagement. They come to the student leader town halls. They participate in things. They show up for other organizations. They've had over 30 students regularly at meetings. And they've done a lot this year. They've had the goal of going to the Hispanic USHLE, thank you. It's a very long name of a conference in Chicago, and they, planned ahead. They started fundraising. They shared their experience when they came back from the conference, which is what we want. We want them to bring their learning and their experiences back and share it with the community. So I think you guys have done a stellar job, but I don't nominate anyone, so clearly you had an impact. So great job, and we're so proud of you, and if you'd like to speak to that, please do.
We just want to say thank you so much. We worked incredibly hard to get this organization for not just our community, but to welcome everyone to get to learn and know about our culture. And hey, everyone's welcome. Come learn about our culture and who we are. We appreciate everyone that shows up, and we just want to thank everyone so much.
Hello. I think the people that have done it all was the advisors who they were really, there for us and mentored us a lot. And they also were the ones that told us about the USHLE conference. Alino was, and it was a very good experience. So thank you for that too.
One of the best things that I experienced was attending to this conference when I was a student here at GRCC back in 2014. That actually what motivated me to come and actually work in higher education. So it was our first time going with all of them. 16 students, basically it was a high number, but I love the experience that they got. And not only that, but also that motivated the members who attended saying, I want to be at EBOR next year and have a present, but I want to recognize because most of my e-boards out of the 7 e-boards that I have is going to be graduating with their associates. So I just want to say thank you for all the amazing work that all 3 have done, including Valeria right over here, with the student engagement that she has had. She's usually the one that keeps us the fun in the meetings and keep us active. And also with the leadership that Casilla has shown since day one, and keep us organized and motivated and doing the things that she was doing too. With the Alex, that even though she's a treasure, she did more than that. So I want to say thank you for all the amazing work that you have done. So.
As a Hispanic international student, I am very happy to find my community in this beautiful college. So thank you very much to my community and to everyone. Thank you.
So we're going to let them take a photo. So with the group awards, we have plaques with the winners on them. So we are working on adding those to our Student Life Hub so that we can have those on display every year. We want to make sure that we don't forget to celebrate everybody's hard work each and every day. At this time, I would like to invite our Assistant Director of Student Life, Jacob Isaacson, for closing remarks. Jacob began in the Center for Student Life and Leadership in September. He is boots on the ground each and every day, directly supporting the students we celebrated here tonight, and we thought it would be fitting for him to leave us with closing remarks on this beautiful night that he did a lot for.
Okay, thank you, Valerie. The last time I had to give closing remarks, my suit pants ripped and I had to stand behind a podium for 2 hours. So we're off to a better start tonight, so things are good. All right, but thank you to you all. Students, without your leadership and accomplishments, we wouldn't be holding this celebration tonight, so thank you. To staff, faculty, advisors, supporters, friends, family, the list can go on. Without your guidance, supervision, coaching, advising, and support, we wouldn't be able to celebrate such incredible individuals and groups tonight, so thank you all for that. I'd like to close this thing out with one parting thought. The best piece of leadership advice that I'd ever received was from my college marching band director. Every day after rehearsal, he would say, "Leave it better than you found it." As an 18-year-old, it felt annoying because he would yell at us to make sure we picked up our trash. But as I progressed through my work in student involvement and leadership, I've realized it applies to all facets of life, and especially leadership. It's more than picking up a candy wrapper or making sure your saxophone is with you after a 12-hour college football game day. It does mean keeping an eye on the details, taking responsibility for something. Taking responsibility for failures, celebrating the little successes. It's focusing on growth, not all at once, but steady over time. And it's doing the hard work to set up your successors to excel beyond what you are able to accomplish. And that's what I've noticed throughout tonight's ceremony. All of you, students, student organizations, advisors, you all are leading with kindness, care, and dedication, and leaving it better than you found it. So on behalf of the Center for Student Life and Leadership, we're incredibly grateful for each and every one of you and look forward to what's ahead. Thank you all for your attendance tonight. Get home safe, and please pick up after yourself and leave it better than you found it.
Apply to be a student leader. Student Government Campus Activities Board. Just wanted to ride that wave of excitement. So have a good night, guys.